Guys, I have good news. I finally got the PC working.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah! Yes! Yes!
In terms of money, we have no money. I made that whole update video like almost 2 weeks ago. Shitty camera on my phone. Guys, I've had the 7+-year-old phone recording on my bed. Look at this busted up PC. Got a new power supply, the new CMOS battery, didn't do anything. Struggling with all this stuff I gotta pay off. And I couldn't upload or make any content. So now I can't. Okay, explanations. 1. PC, back making videos. Awesome. What happened was early in August, like the first major week of August, SmashCon happens every August. They rebranded to Supernova, that's besides the point. We had a storm the first 2 days of the event while I was gone. I had my PC turned off during the whole thing, and when I came back, I couldn't turn on the PC. So I assumed it was the power supply, didn't work, CMOS battery didn't work. I was really hoping it wasn't the motherboard, and thank God it was the power supply. So what happened was I rehooked everything, put everything in order, except for 2 cables called power switch and reset switch. But I thought they were different cables for like the USB drives and like plugging in USB ports and the auxiliary cords for like earbuds and whatnot. Because I've done that like twice. And I've had to replace the motherboard 3 different times because of that. So I was afraid of touching those, but it turns out they were just for the power and reset button. I mixed them up with 2 different cables. So, finally figured out how to fix the PC. I don't have to worry about, like, making sure I get videos out fast enough or thinking of ideas and other stuff I'm blanking on right now. But, birthday parties, events, barbecues, traveling, like I said, SmashCon, I drove all the way down to Virginia. Do that every summer at this point. A bunch of stuff happened throughout July and August. That's why you haven't seen me upload anything during that time. That's why I've been MIA, then the storm with the PC, but also, like I said in that other update video, I'm a broke-ass bitch, bro. But, okay, before I managed to fix the PC like 2 days ago, before that happened, would you imagine me? I almost made a Patreon. I almost published a Patreon page. That's how desperate I was. I'm not saying any content creator making a Patreon is desperate, but I really don't want to do Patreon. I really don't want to rely on, like, I get why creators do it. Our economy's getting more and more fucked. Everything's getting more expensive, while the hourly rate of pay in most jobs is the same fucking base pay it was decades ago. I get why we do Patreon, because at some points, with the copyright system, how easy it is to false flag videos, YouTube being a wishy-washy with how, oh, this is like fair use, this isn't, and most of the time they usually side with the company or person claiming it, especially when plenty of times they're not fair use. Well, it's not fair for them to flag. It is fair use, but YouTube doesn't give a fuck, right? There's a lot of instances like that and other stuff. Some videos will just not perform well. YouTube pay is very volatile. As a career, this thing is volatile. So I get why people use Patreon. This video is sponsored by Manscaped, Your Balls Will Thank You, Raid Shadow Legends, all these different sponsors, all these different ads, and plug in my Patreon and Ko-fi. I get it. I really do. I would get the full satisfaction in just doing my content, and that would support me in the future. And I feel like a homeless bum, like, directly asking people for money. I feel like anyone would feel this way. Like, I don't think that many people, if any, like asking others, strangers online, or even people they know, for money. You know what I mean? And at least in terms of consistent content, I can't even upload consistently. I've had this problem for years. I'm not consistent with my content and uploads. So if I'm not consistent on my main branch of content, how can you trust me to be consistent on a secondary branch, even when there is a secondary stream of income coming in? You know what I mean? That's all why I don't want to do like a Patreon or secondary paying website thing for you guys to donate to me. Like, I could, like I said, I'm not consistent. So I don't know if I could, like, really dedicate myself to making the content I do on this, at the same time also making extra content for that platform. I feel like that'd be just too much. So another reason why I've been out of it is a lot of DoorDash. I'm doing a lot of DoorDash. I drive around delivering orders, sometimes doing shopping orders, delivering to people out on the island, and that's been the most consistent stream of income for me for the last several years. I think 3 years. I did it more than 3 years at this point. So that's why you haven't seen me upload much either, too, because I need the money. I mean, we be busy with real life work and real life consequences for our actions. But that's also not going to stop, unfortunately, too. I have to keep doing DoorDash just to get a lot of money. I got new brake pads, but there's other stuff with the car. I got to pay all that off. Car insurance. Rent, kind of, sort of, not really. I kind of explained it. It's like contributing to the house. And new phone. I don't have to pay $5K for a new PC, at least. At least not now. That can come a lot later. Thank God. But I still gotta focus on all that stuff I just listed off. And there's gonna be more stuff too, eventually. Inspection, the car inspection, and other stuff in real life. So, I can get back to uploading again, which I'm happy about. But I can't guarantee it's gonna be that often, because I gotta work all that much and get the money and pay off all that stuff. So that explains that. But as far as content I've missed out on, because I've gotten requests from you guys, and you guys have been asking me, where's my Sonic 3 reaction? Where am I going to talk about the sales for 1,000 Year Door? All this other stuff. Just off the top of my head, I'm doing this update right now. This is one of the videos. But Mario and Sonic at the Olympics, that series is done. I'm definitely making a video on that. I've been meaning to go back to Origami King. I want to talk about that game again. Sonic 3, I don't have a reaction because I saw the trailer already multiple times, but I'm definitely going to talk about the movie based off the trailer. I haven't talked about Sonic X Shadow Generation since its first initial reveal. Yeah, we've gotten so many different showcases, trailers, tidbits, and stuff we know about the game now. I want to talk about that. 1,000 Year Door sales. Missed my opportunity talking about that. I think it was right before SmashCon happened. Like a couple days before that happened. So, we could definitely talk about that. I've been meaning to talk about the scheduling tactic for certain shows. Invincible's one of them, but it's also happened to Attack on Titan and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6. So I want to talk about that, the Invincible live-action movie. I still got to do the big reviews for Invincible Season 1 and 2 and Adam Eve. Pac-Man's representation in Smash Bros. Sonic's representation in Smash Bros. The idea of a Mario and Pac-Man crossover. A Smash Bros. Stages tier list. Keep streaming 1,000 Year Door. Keep up the Bug Fables Let's Play. Super reviews on Invincible Season 1 and 2, Adam Eve. Mario Wonder, RPG, 1,000 Year Door, Paper Mario 64, the other Paper Mario games, Bug Fables, Mario 64, Sunshine, Galaxy 2, Odyssey, 3D World, 3D Land, Bowser's Fury. I didn't even play, stream for Bowser's Fury, Xenoblade Chronicles. I think probably Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3. I don't have 2 HD, but I never finished the original. But that's just like a rough summary of ideas for videos I'm gonna make in the near future. Some short-term, some long-term. The Brothership does drop in like 2 months. So by the time that comes, and by the time I finish 1,000 Year Door, I'm definitely gonna have to hop on RPG, the remake, because I didn't finish that too. And a super review for that in the original. That's just the whole list of ideas for videos I got planned in the pipeline for the near future. But you're seeing, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. It's because I make scripts and then I gotta edit it all together and then I gotta edit the audio and then wait for it to compile. But then it's also I'm waking up early doing DoorDash. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff I gotta keep on my plate right now and I gotta take care of. So that's why you're not gonna hear from me for a decent bit. It's just a lot. So that basically is a rough summary of what has happened, why I haven't uploaded. But now that I fixed my PC, I can actually attempt to try and upload and make content again. I don't have to wait and make 5K. So there's that. Hopefully we'll get to a point where I don't have to rely on DoorDash for money and content. Because now I'm at a point. It's tough. Mentally it's been stressful, but it's also I'm at a point where like I gotta force myself to do DoorDash, but if I'm gonna make content, like I love making videos, but I don't want to make it like I gotta do it because it has to be a job. I gotta do it because I have to make money. Because like if you see it as a job, then it's a lot harder to enjoy it. You gotta see it as like a passion project. It's enjoy your job and enjoy it for the passion and because you love it until you have to see it as a job because you gotta make money. You know what I mean? It's YOLO, it's enjoy your life, it's treat yourself until you have like 5 cents in your bank account and you gotta scrounge up the money. It's like, oh, you have to work 12 to 16 hours to make a livable income. I don't have 5 cents in my bank account to worry about that, but probably shouldn't talk this much about money, especially as a content creator. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I'd rather let you guys know what exactly has been going on. Guys, it's not the easiest thing in the world to be a big content creator, because people say I'm big. I'm not that, I mean, like, 33,000+ subs is big. That is a big number. That's a lot higher than a lot of other channels, sure. That's not that big. And I'm not in a position where I can just get comfortable just coasting or not making videos, you know what I mean? There's a lot of ideas I have, but there's just so much other stuff on my plate that's keeping me from making the content. Also, and when I had my PC like not working, the only thing I did in my spare time was just rewatch anime on Netflix, mainly My Hero Academia, and grinding Smash Brothers Online, which I could do mods too. I have mods for Smash Ultimate. I had to restart from scratch and delete all my previous mods, but music mods and skin mods. But I could do mods for Smash Ultimate. I could do videos for that. Mario Odyssey mods, Mario Kart 8 mods. Damn, there's a lot of ideas. It's a lot of ideas. Guys, I should probably let you guys go. There's a lot on my plate. I've said that like 5 times. Guys, I appreciate that you guys stick out with me and my videos and my content for as long as I did. I've had this channel for more than a decade. I think I've had, oh god. It's either I think it was 2013. It's like roughly the early 2010s. I made this channel. Not as big as I hope I'd be by this point, but hey, I'm still better off than a lot of other content creators still. There's still a lot more better off than me, but I'm better off than a bunch of others still. And I'm in a position where I could make this a viable income or a viable career. It's just, I still gotta put in a lot more work than I usually do. I gotta raise my standard for the quality of my scripts, the quality of my editing, other stuff I gotta put in a video to make it even more high quality. Captions, vocabulary, not too highbrow vocabulary, because it's like, you make it sound too hard to understand, then you're just gonna come off like a pretentious prick. Also, my vocal inflection and my tone and the way I talk in some videos, because I look back on a couple of videos I've made in the past few years, and like, it does turn off some people. Like, I'm not like loud. I'm not really loud, but like, my tone, it's like, guys, you're an idiot if you like origami, like that, right? I don't really say that, but I can imagine it does bring off that vibe, not in like the Paper Mario, well, some Paper Mario videos, but some of the other videos, like the Miyamoto one and a couple others, I could definitely improve a lot more on just how I talk, how I present myself, and just my speaking, my vocal, not my vocabulary, but just the way I talk in videos. So, it's a lot to reflect on, a lot to look at, a lot to really bundle all together and really pick apart and prioritize one thing over another. That's basically it. Guys, thank you very much for watching my videos, for sticking out with me, for all of my hiatuses, empty periods of me just not uploading, saying anything, doing nothing, and a lot of stuff. So, you be safe, work hard, please get yourself some sustainable income, some sustainable money for your future. But it is worth to chase your dreams. I do think it is worth, because then what's the point of living, right? Stay super.